mix up some more vitamin water. This is ascorbic acid, which is another name for vitamin C. And I'm making this concentrate extracts, which means I'll make half a liter of this, and I'll keep diluting it, adding more water from the water filter. Glutamine. Creatine. B complex. Like you see, it can be complex. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one. And another one. Another one bites the dust. It's the first person getting back from the center. like to practice this chain combo. Successive elbow strikes. This. Left, reverse elbow, 3. And it becomes really powerful because I'm generating momentum. So the first one, bang, slide off, or if you miss, doesn't matter. And up here, this is charged up now. Bang, reverse elbow, bang, and then pull into the next elbow, bang, rinse and repeat. This is life. So whatever you're on, can I get some? This is one of the most common trolling attacks I get, insinuating or saying that I'm on drugs. I'm not on drugs, I don't do drugs. So you know you're something special when you perform athletically and you seem too good to be true. Superhuman, see. Because I contrasted to the average man, his athletic performance or lack thereof more precisely. It's like, it's hard for people to believe that somebody can be training these many hours, move this fast, be this explosive and without, let's say. So it's like, you know you made it when you seem too good to be true. And people are coming accusing you of being on drugs or something like this, like meth or crack or PCP or whatever. So I don't do drugs. I take supplements though. I'm a Christian, so I pray to God to get better at fighting after I got saved. And I pray to God that He'll make me faster. And I've gotten better at fighting since. And one of the things that I stand out with is my swiftness, aka speed. See? So that's a disgusting way to try to discredit me and narcissistic evaluation where I've seen this a lot where I'm like training and people going like, you're on crack, you're on meth, stop doing meth, you're a tweaker, something like this. Because people know it's like people that are on meth, they have stamina or something like this. So it's like they're accusing me of using drugs from not using drugs because this performance looks enhanced, see? Okay. So that's really like a veiled compliment because I'm doing well enough that it needs to be discredited by saying I'm on drugs, see? Which I'm not. So, just because I'm a superhuman compared to average superhuman, the government gang stalking persecution program has to send people into my chat to say that I'm on drugs, to both like kind of try to devalue my performance and falsely attribute it to some kind of illicit drug, and also to discredit me. That's why they pay people to say I'm on drugs, I'm crazy, I'm paranoid, I'm schizophrenic, I'm on drugs. It's both like devalue what I'm doing and falsely attribute my athletic performance that is rare, remarkable, exceptional even, to drugs and to discredit me. Why do they do that? Why do I have people come writing you're on drugs? It's because my performance is impressive and above baseline. So it's like, well, we need to falsely attribute this, like he's standing out and how his stamina has been training. This is his fourth stream today. It's like we had to attribute this to some kind of drug or something. This is kind of pathetic. Whatever you're on, can I get some? I'm not on. Okay, well, you insinuate I'm on drugs, okay? I don't know if you saw me mix up vitamin C before. I'm on vitamins, supplements. You're gonna get blocked. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. And another one. And another one. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, I don't do drugs. Bang, bang, bang. One. Okay, here's the angle. 1, 2, 3. This is what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. Only a lot faster and harder. That's one of my favorite elbows. 12 to 6. And I'm landing it as close to 12 to 6 as I can. We should be in between the guard a lot of times. Somebody has to go like this, like this, like this. It's like in between. And I'm aiming to make it as close to 12 to 6 as possible here. And I can do from here. See, and that charts it up. I could do like this. Well, go to solar plexus here. And that's more cutting than crushing that elbow. So here, I like to ride it. I put the whole body behind it. So let's do a few of these 12 to 6 elbows. So this is the angle I'm coming in at. As close to 12 to 6 as possible. Here, here, and then down, aiming for the nose. And it's like it's gonna be here. So it can be nose, mouth, jaw. See there. And then from here, you can do it like that too. So here, see, and I'm hitting on the nose. And close to 12 to 6. And that's like a lightning fast elbow strike out of nowhere. Here, see here, very quick. From here, crash down 12 to 6. Here, cut up, cut down. See, so I'm cutting up, cutting down. And I can do this from a distance too, where it becomes bang, bang, bang. And then the last part, I'm riding into it like this. You gotta get blocked. Here's another one. And another one bites the dust. And another one. Another one. Another one bites the dust. This is 12 to 6 elbow. I don't see this thrown or landed. I don't think I ever seen this elbow thrown or landed. I'm creative. I figure out more moves. I have never seen this technique in a professional match. UFC, be it UFC or kickbox or Muay Thai. But I am sure that it could be useful. If somebody got good at it, it could be used in a fight. Definitely. And it being 12 to 6, one of the advantages, it can get in between the guard. Here. Or if you end up here, for example, if I can get my arm up here, I can attack like that. So here's the elbow. I can go from here too, like here. See here, quickly. And this can be blocking something at the same time. See? So it could be, this can be a block against something coming in from the right side or my left side. See here, see? It can be a block and then crash into here. This could also be catching a kick or a punch with my elbow. And then when it's up there, crash in with the 12 to 6. But from here, see here for example, somebody just punched or kicked into my elbow. Like if you pull that off right. See here, and then you can go in there quickly. Here, see here, that's blocking with the elbow. And then if the board is close enough, I can crash in with it from the same position. From here, see here, catching a punch or a kick or something like this. Here, see there. And let's do it from this normal position here. Bang, there, and I'm turning it now. Anyway, that's gonna cause damage. I could also obviously go here, a more traditional angle, diagonal. Now I'm gonna do some punch, elbow strike combinations. I don't tolerate disrespect by people bullying and trolling in the chat. You get blocked. 1, 2, here. 1, 2. even if your hands are off, that's going to break your hands, break your wrist. If I connect here with my elbow, it's going to break there. If you connect here, it can break your wrist, it can mess up your hand, your fingers. So even if you have the hands here and I connect anywhere here with those power elbow strikes, it's still going to hurt you. Like this, see? But from here, if you end up here, see, 1, 2. 1, 2. Recall off and then hit again. See, 1, 2. From here, first one to the muscle jaw, recall back, and then right off, right away, hit the second one. See here. Double left, double. Do some palm strike, elbow strike combinations. Palm strike. Crash down the nose. I'll drop my level there too. Mirror the combo that I did before. 1, 2. So first elbow, or first 2 elbows, is at this angle. So close to it. Third one, at this angle. See, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
this as close to 12 to 6 as possible here. And it's landing like this. Or a little bit further down. And I'm pushing my whole body into that. Wrecking water. And that same one only exploding inward, like a 12 to 6. If you're in a fight, how I'm practicing now can be good to practice, because if you're in a fight, it's good to build muscle memory from capitalizing on openings. Now, people that don't understand things are not that smart. I have to explain it to them. But, like especially, that's the point. What is the use of training like this? Even if I'm training, in some of my training videos, some of my training sessions, I practice more circling and moving in and out and doing level chasing of this. A lot of times when I train, I get a certain distance and I practice attacking from this range, okay? What is that? I'm building muscle memory. But if I end up another ball at this range, I have muscle memory from connecting in different ways from this range. See? So I'm practicing hitting from this range. And then if it's a fight, it might be close to the distance. And now I'm in this range and I can launch the things I've been practicing. See? So practicing from this range, like close range, building muscle memory for a body being this close and connecting how I want to connect, where I want to connect with. Also capitalizing openings, where this elbow strike to the sternum, for example, that's another thing I don't see landed, attempted to land in Muay Thai fights or UFC. Never seen it. But it's something that definitely could have value. It's like this other thing. I'm creative. So, this there, okay. Like, you have to be mental ill to think, oh, that's a useless technique. Like, if that lands, it's an elbow, it lands here, it's going to cause damage. And what are some other things about the technique? Well, if the hands are here, and I'm fast enough, see, not like this, okay, so he can change the guard or something like this. But here, and then snap in like this. Here, if I'm fast enough, the hands are here. I'm here. See here, I can cut in between the guard. The hands are here. See there, and I can get in between the guard. The guard is here or here or here. If there's an opening, you're not going to improve your chances of landing that technique without practicing it. Okay, so practicing quickly attacking here is not hurting your chances of being able to pull off the technique in a fight. See, they was like, well, I haven't seen it before in Muay Thai fight, so that means it's not effective, and I'm not going to train it. Well, if you don't train it, there might be a moment where you could have launched that, but you didn't. Understand? Same thing with everything else. If I'm practicing this knee here, for example, to the rib cage, it's like, well, maybe the arms are here. Yeah, but if the arms are here, and then the guy goes like this, and now it's open. If I've been practicing connecting this area, it's like when there's an opening, I have muscle memory from capitalizing on opening and delivering a technique there. See? So you're not hurting your chances of being able to pull off the technique by practicing it. See? Same with like if you have like a guard like this for this, or like this, you could cut in with this upward solar plexus elbow strike, which is similar to elbow strikes in more common, like to the head level. But this to the sternum or solar plexus, if you make it powerful, like here, there's an opening, and you attack in like this, here, under here, like where the elbow is connecting under this bone here, or okay, that can really be effective. So we're gonna practice more elbow strike variations, and we'll do palm strikes too, which are good for street fighting self-defense, especially people that have brittle hands. I have conditioned hands. I've done superhero training. You can go to my YouTube channel sometime and search punching steel, and I've actually punched bulletproof steel plates. Bing, 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 and what you hear is bone on steel, okay, and things like this. So if I can hit that hard to steel, that tells me I could hit. No part of your body is harder than that steel plate, meaning your forehead bone is not harder than the bulletproof steel plates in my plate carrier. If I go ba-bing, ba-bing, as hard as that I could hit to the forehead without breaking my knuckles or wrist. Because do you understand? It's like bulletproof steel plates, AR-500 or something like this. They're gonna be harder and denser than your bone. Your bone density is lower than the steel density, and the hardness is lower. So steel is harder and denser. So here's the point. Especially people who have brittle hands and not conditioned hands. You don't understand how easy it is to break your hands in a street fight. Very easy, which is why it's useful to practice techniques. Some of the most useful techniques to master or get better at, like elbow strikes for street fights, because this is a very hard ball. If you punch into this, you're likely to break your hand. This is one of the hardest balls. So if I can catch punches or techniques or being kicked into this elbow ball, you can search Chris Weidman's shin break or UFC shin leg break, something like this. And at least one of those, the guy kicked to the elbow before like his knee broke, okay, but his leg broke. So the elbow is very hard, which means both for offensive use and defensive use it can be good. For example, if a punch is coming to my head and I do this fast enough and you punch into here, you're aiming for my jaw. And I go there, see, fast enough. Like you got to like a 1-2, and I go here, and they land here. That can break your hands, okay? Same with if there's a kick coming to my arm and I do this and have you kick into the elbow, that can break that can really hurt the leg. It depends. Some people have very conditioned shin bones like Muay Thai fighters. They compete, okay? So they're less likely to break the legs kicking into something that's hard. By the way, support. So street fighting, self-defense use, elbow strikes, being able to throw hard, brutal elbow strikes effectively, that's useful. And also palm strikes. I've also practiced in my previous stream. Palm strike, what's it called? Palm strike, what's it called? I forgot it. Clothesline, okay. It's here, bang, and I can teach that to people too. They didn't like that here, I'm gonna teach it. I'm gonna teach people something useful for street fight self-defense. Palm strikes, okay. So if you know how to throw boxing punches, the ball dynamics of throwing palm strikes is 95% the same or so. Meaning instead of throwing 1-2, I'm throwing 1-2. And I'm hitting beneath the middle line. With palm strikes, I want to hit beneath the middle line of the hand, meaning from here down. So with this area, okay. So punching with this area. And you can do hooks too. Now with the hooks especially, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna show them. So this is palm strikes. Here. Notice how I'm doing the same as a boxing. 1, 2, 3. Only so I'm going see 1, 2, and then instead of 1, 2, 3 hook, it's 1, 2 palm strike. See 1, 2, 3. See, and here's the variation of it. 1, 2, and I'm doing a clothesline. And how I do that, I bend this back here, and then hit like this, with this part. So here, I'll show it again. So that's the 1, 2, 3, palm strike, hook, palm strike. 3, 1, 2, palm strike. Now I'm gonna do the clothesline follow up. Like a hook. See, and I'm hitting with this here. That's a clothesline. I can hit with the forearm too. And a good target one is the ear. So I gotta do the 12 to 6 again. Here. 12 to 6. Elbow strike. From here, it can be a block and a punch off like this. And then from here, if I had this position here, you can crash in with it like this. Here, see? See, there for example. And the first one could have been blocking something, like a right hook or something like this. So from here, see here, it could be blocking something. And then crashing in like this. Crashing like that. I also like to jump up and deliver attacks. If I jump up into the air and then go down with the attack, it makes it more powerful. Or just like this. And I'm doing close to 12 to 6 as possible in between. And then a fall attack with this. See, from here. And from here I can also say technique too. From here, going up, and the going up could be to intercept something. Like could be a headbutt or whatever. I'm putting something there. It could be a punch, whatever. Here. And it's very quickly, like if my arm ends up being up here, because I'm blocking something. Like a headbutt or something like this. And my arm goes up here defensively. And punching into this area is dangerous. And if I'm up here for some reason, this is one practice I can get in there. See, there, 1, 2. It's here, be defensively, and then 2 offensively. So here, see. And I'm making this as close to 12 to 6 as possible. So here, this is the egg I'm coming in at. Here. See, here. And this, I can vary this in so many ways. So from here, see here. This could be blocking something. It could be a knee coming up here. You see here. Just like here, I'm moving here, and I can switch to from blocking to crashing into an elbow. And the 12 to 6 elbow can go in between the guard. It's rare that people have a guard like this, like that. Now I'll do some palm strike, elbow strike combinations. Clothesline. Now you have to be aware, some of the wrist whips from the palm strikes is if you hit with your wrist, if you hit in the mouth and it gets in there, it can open up your wrist if you get into the mouth and the teeth go against it. Now this, if I want to knock somebody's teeth out, this is a good technique. Just right here. That's not going to be comfortable. Yeah, now do this. the X combo, I call it, where I go this angle, more traditional elbow strike angle, at the orbital bone, here, and then this is going to be more powerful now. That's why I call it the X combo, because the lines are intersecting like this. But from here, see, and it's, see. If the head is still there, if it's moving away, I can go left and then move and then start. Now I'm gonna do the elbow strike combinations. Mix that in. And from here I can do a throw. Let's blow my strength, teaching my fingers to fight my hands too. Here's another elbow strike that I like. There, from here. I just figure out another combination. From here. Like this combo. Bang, 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 bang. Rinse and repeat like this. Now I gotta do some kicks.
Gotta finish up.